Whoa, it's the kickback chit chat. Roll up a zigzag and drink a six pack. I know y'all with that. Shout out to the homies, Mr. Wody in Big Sack. Get stacks, nigga. Never ever been mixed match. Only one about the Dickie suit. Get it mixed match. What was happening with it? Everybody at your boy Cutting J, the beast of Belline. I'm back like I love some. And guess what, y'all? Guess what, y'all? I have to talk tonight. And we talking about Diddy. Everybody knows. Sean Puffy Combs. Take that. Take that. Take that. Mr. Take that. Sean Puffy Combs or Sean Diddy Combs. He was arrested yesterday, last night, charged with racketeering and sex trafficking. Now, I posted a video up last night. I made a post about Diddy got arrested or he's held custody. The feds got him. And it was late last night. And the reaction I got from that post is like, you get out of here, you're lying. So that let you know that it took place late when he got arrested. Because I know my timeline, they nosy, they know all the tea. And they would have acted like they already knew. But when I made the post last night, nobody knew. They thought I was lying. So I had to send links to their ass to let them know what's going on. So when I wake up this morning, everybody named Mama know. And I will say, thanks to myself and pat myself on the back, because I know half of my timeline, they wouldn't have knew what was going on until they see my post. By the way, y'all, let's hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, though. Hit that subscribe button first. Hit the like button, then hit the dislike button, because I like all the smoke. Comment, give me your objective perspective on how you feel about what I'm talking about, because that's what I'm doing, giving my objective perspective. Share it with your friends and family. So let's get to Puff Daddy. Sean Puffy Combs, P. Diddy, for the new people. He was arrested, taken into custody for those charges. It was several other charges he was taken in for. And he was also denied bail as well after pleading not guilty. So this guy said he's not guilty for any other allegations that's taking place. First, the fat boys break up now. First, the fat boys break up now. We all knew this shit was coming, guys. We all knew it was coming somewhere down the line. You only have so long to run. You get tired of running. You get tired of looking over your back. You get tired of having certain type of phone conversations on the phone. Knowing these people are coming to get you and they're looking for you. Or they waiting for you to land somewhere where they can get you. Now, those that know, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, has you can tell I'm old because I don't even know how to say Diddy. I'm so used to saying Puff Daddy and Puff, I don't even say the new name. He had so many names. He finally decided to turn himself in. He flew into New York over the weekend to turn himself in on Tuesday, which is today. And I guess the feds decided to pick him up earlier, which was they ended up arresting him Monday and arrested him and gave him his charges on what they have on him, and he pled not guilty. What this mean, guys? He's about, when it come down to the come down, he might start singing like a church choir. There's a lot of people that's his names that might start ringing and bringing it up in the case. There's a lot of people they fell back since the Puff Daddy allegations started being speaking on. When they were speaking on his allegations months ago, a lot of people took they self out the light. You had a couple of people taking up for him. Some people was taking up for Puff Daddy. Even they shied away now. Some people never opened their mouth. Some people ain't released no music because of this shit. But Puff Daddy's about to start claiming some names. And I won't be surprised if Russell Simmons' name gets caught up in some shit. Kevin Lyles, for y'all that don't know who Kevin Lyles is, Kevin Lyles the guy that brought us Milli Vanilli. Girl, you know it's true. Oh, I want you. But he started off with that. Then he also joined Def Jam Records, back in the 90s. Then he ended up coming up with the Island Def Jam music group with Leon Cohen. After that, he ended up being a co-founder of the record label 300, which brought you a bunch of acts like YSL. All these new drill rappers is out. In the last 10 years, 300 been bringing those guys out producing. I don't wish jail on nobody. Only if you're a rapist, a person that murdered somebody that's innocent, you killed a kid, an older person, you need to be in jail. People that sell drugs or run traffic tickets or got DWI, yeah, you need to go to jail like that for you. Yeah. But I don't wish jail on nobody. Nobody should go to jail. But some people need to be put in a box, man, where they don't continually doing the things that they've been doing. And this been going on for a long time, for years. I don't know when it started or has it always been that way? Diddy been in the game for a long time, even before the Bad Boy era. He was with Andre Harrell with the New Jack Swing shit, the Uptown Records shit. They brought out acts like Mary J. Blige and Jodeci. So it all started right there somewhere. Then he got Biggie Smalls. You notice all his artists are either dead or they became Muslim or they went somewhere else or they doing silly bagging groceries at a grocery store. From Loon to Shine to Diddy to Craig Mack, rest in peace, Biggie and Craig Mack. We don't know about. I haven't seen 112 or Total in a long time. Daddy the Kane, I never seen them nowhere. If it wasn't for making it a band, I probably would know who they are anyway. Day 26. Everybody's got some crazy going on with them under that Diddy umbrella, except for the Locks. Shout out to the Locks, because they was quick and they was smart enough and gangster enough to get away from Diddy and that bullshit. Which their situation was a little bit different because they had contract problems, which they probably seen some bullshit going on anyway, which they said, nah, we ain't finna get around with this. We can't get jiggy with this nigga. He got us wearing these shining suits anyway. Nah. Money, power, respect. Nigga supposed to be a thugged out record, man. So Diddy's about to start singing. Like I said, I brought up Kevin Lyles. I won't be surprised if Diddy start breaking, screaming those names. Steve Stout. Just in case y'all know who Steve Stout is. Steve Stout was the guy that managed Nas for some years. And then he was denied bail today. He was denied bail. They let you know that he ain't getting out. We don't want you out. We fixing to go to trial. We already got enough evidence and enough witnesses to give us what we need to get you locked up. You would think that Diddy would have relaxed and chilled after the Harvey, what's the Weinstein guy, the Epstein guy. You got R. Kelly, you got Bill Cosby, you got all these guys that's going through, Charlie Sheen. You would think somebody was like, you know what? Stuff's starting to catch up with people that we thought they could be untouched. Nobody can touch Cosby. Nobody can touch Weinstein. Nobody can touch Epstein. R. Kelly. You should have been chilling out dead. You bribing people. You paying women to not say nothing, or you're drugging them up where they won't say nothing, or you cutting their pay off so they won't say nothing. And we ain't talking about just women. We talking about guys too. There's some guys that know more than what these women know. Y'all remember that time when he was on Drink Champs and Jadakiss and Fabulous was on the show, and he gonna tell Fabulous, me and you ain't party yet. Me and you need to party. And Fab had that look on his face like, nigga, you crazy. Shit's crazy, y'all. I don't even want my kids to even want to be a artist, a rap artist, a music artist. I don't even want them to do no acting because I know they're gonna have to go through some things that They shouldn't have to go through with the talent they probably will have to get where they gotta go. And that's how Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Love, Sean Combs. That's how he's been able to have so much longevity in this rap game or hip hop game or music industry, because he done a lot of crazy stuff and some evil demonic shit to last. We always wonder why these great artists are not. We don't hear about the Spice Ones, the E40s, MC8s, the Sebos, the 8 Ball and MJGs, the Yuck Mouse, MOP. We don't hear about a lot of artists, man, that are real great artists and gave us the best hits in the world. Goody Mob. We don't hear about those guys right there only because they were smart enough and gangster enough to like, nah, we ain't selling our soul. We're not going for that. So the ones that are still in the game, still thriving off their music and other stuff, getting these deals, they kind of suspect. Now I'm not going to include Nas and Jay-Z in this because I think them just two smart guys and guys who just, got the intelligence and the respect to just, end up, moving a different way where they didn't have to do all that. All this nonsense. Gene Deal. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I've been watching Gene Deal, his interviews on Vlad or Kev Capone and all these other channels. I've been watching him talk for years. And there was a time where I was like, Gene, I'm tired of him talking, man. Shut up. If you know all this shit, man, why this shit ain't why nobody else is not talking? It's starting to make a lot of sense now. And oh yeah, Keefy D. I think he's been granted to get bonded out. I think Whack 100 is trying to bail out Keefy D. We haven't they haven't got any take on what it's gonna be or what's the reason why he's getting bailed out. I guess they found out he's not the trigger man. They know for a fact he's not the trigger man, but he had enough evidence to give them to know he was part of the murder of Tupac. Maybe Keefy D has offered them some insight information on Diddy so he can get out. Maybe that's a favor for them. Cause Diddy was he the one that he was supposed to pay them, the Southside Crips, Keefy D them, to kill Tupac and Suge, which they never got paid for. But y'all know the guy Zip, that's from Harlem, Diddy's homeboy. He the one that gave them the gun to kill Tupac, which he's dead now. Now, I never understood this right now. Why is Zip way from Harlem? They invite Vegas, which is not too far from LA. How is he able to get a gun way in Vegas from New York, and these Cali niggas weren't able to get their own gun to kill Tupac and Suge? I always wonder about that. I ain't kicking Diddy while he down. He brought this shit on himself. Money is the rule of all evil, man. And a lot of people, you wonder why people they wait years later to bring up what took place and what happened back in the day, and they try to sue and press charges and stuff years later, and they didn't say nothing years before because they was trying to keep getting the money. As long as they was getting fed the money and the bread, they weren't gonna talk. The money slowed up. Now everybody coming up with their story on what happened and what took place. Kevin Liles, he immediately dropped himself. Now, how obvious is that, Kevin? How obvious is it for you to drop from Warner Brothers Music Group right when Diddy goes, he gets in custody of the feds? That makes you look guilty right there. Or it makes the situation look guilty, period, overall. And I made that post, man, about Diddy being locked up, and I shared a link that he's in custody. I uh, I'm not the only. Everybody feels the same way. I haven't came across anybody that's saying that Diddy should not be in jail. Everybody thinks he should be in jail, and he deserves everything that happened to him. And I'm pretty sure Mrs. Wallace, Biggie Small's mom, is happy as well. This man right here, he's still making money off Diddy records, Craig Mack hits, Total hits. Was Faith part of Bad Boy? I don't know. I mean, all those hits. That's why he's able to, keep himself in the game because he's still getting paid off their hits and they legacy. Now, as a parent that got kids, I feel bad for his kids. I know they grown. I feel bad. He got some young ones too. I feel bad for the kids, no matter what age they are. The daughters, the sons, because unless they cutthroat too. And then they say this guy, um, here's the crazy part. They found pink powder on him, which is crushed up X pills. Wasn't people think it's a pink powder out there? I don't know. I never seen it before, but it's I guess it was some crumbled up X pills. He had lube and Vaseline bottles, hundreds of those, and he had a pistol or AR-15 with the serial number scratched off. Allegedly, they saying that what they found him with. My holy thing is, why would you have all of that with you anyway, knowing that these people coming to get you, knowing they already looking for you, dude? Not only that, why are you still doing shit like that in your 50s? Putting all these substances in your body, X pills or cocaine and all this shit, man. I'm not even 50 yet, man. I don't even like drinking liquor that much no more. Yeah, it doesn't even have a good take on me. You know, I have to be really in the mood to take a shot these days. Like I have to. It's like I'm cool. Even when I drink beer, I'm like one or two beers and I'm cool. But he should have chilled out. He knew damn well he should have been chilling when they got R. Kelly, especially when they got Bill Cosby. And the best is yet to come, y'all. It's gonna really be. It's why somebody flying out of the country right now because their name gonna get brought up. It's somebody right now. I don't know who they are, but it's somebody right now flying right now over to Europe or Africa somewhere or somewhere, some island where nobody can fuck with them at. The name's gonna get brought up. Biggie Smalls, man, is turning in his grave right now, saying, "Baby, baby, rest in peace." Like he's the most non-talent, richest motherfucker I ever. Well, I ain't gonna say he don't have any talent because evidently he has something that he was doing that is something that was in him, or he was orchestrating to make things happen the way they happen in his career. But I feel like everything I watched him do on TV, I could have did that. Now the shit he doing behind scenes and camera, nah, I ain't gonna do that shit right there. No Diddy. It's crazy, y'all. Um, People think it's bullshit. You got some woke motherfuckers out there saying, "Ah, they just another way to tear a black man down." They wanna, you know, it's another guy over there, it's a white man over there doing the same thing. Nobody is saying nothing to him. No, man, it ain't about no white and black thing. It's about wrong or right. You gonna have that type of shit. It's a couple of people that's on comments and posts that are thinking like that. which tells you, hey, so you support motherfuckers that fuck with innocent people or fuck over innocent people. Now, we don't know what the come down is yet until it comes down, but we know Puff Daddy, we know Diddy is guilty of all charges. Even though he played it not guilty, he's guilty of most charges. And with the stuff they found him with today, from what I'm hearing, they say they got him with. Oh man, what you trying to do? If KPD gets out of jail, you already know it's fixed to be some talking. I'm pretty sure I won't be surprised if they bring KPD to the stands. There's gonna be other allegations that pop up with the Biggie Smalls murder and the Tupac murder. They're gonna bring up those. I know that's what they do. They're gonna bring up your background, your dirty work, and things that happened in the past, previous shit. So when you bring up those allegations, guess what? KPD comes out, he starts talking Suge Knight. He might get a deal. He might get freed. What y'all think? KPD already, I think he been granted bail, and I think Whack 100 trying to get him out. I didn't touch on the situation when he was on the run earlier this year. I say, you know what, some shit I just fall back from. I don't really like to speak on it because I was in the mind frame of I ain't for to tear a black man down, man. A successful black man. He already got it, everybody else already speaking on him. Me speaking on him ain't nothing but an extra mouth. That shit, you know that I'm a hold back. But tonight I had to get on this. I ain't for to get off this one. I want to eat off this shit too. Now I should have gave it to y'all last night, and y'all would have heard the news from me exclusively. But I waited. I said, I'm gonna go ahead, because I'm always knowing that it's gonna be extra allegations and extra stories added within the 24 hours of whenever things occur. So I try to make don't wait. I wait. I, I try not to say something right out top because I want to get some more information too, though. That way I won't say something and then the next day come, whatever I said is totally opposite or it's not. It's something different now. So I had to wait till I got everything that I heard today for the time of him being because somebody asked me what he was charged with. It's pretty simple what he was charged with. Or what they had. They charged him with a bunch of shit. But I wanted to make sure that I got everything that I needed to know before I did a show for you. And then I heard he was denied bail. Then I said, okay, boom. Glad I didn't do a show. Because he's denied bail now. This right here tells you something else. It's gonna be bigger than O.J. Simpson's trial, guys. It's gonna be bigger. Russell Simmons haven't came out the nest yet. Uh, Steve Stout. Um, who else, man? It's crazy, man. And like it's so many people who I hope they not a part of what's going on. And people always wonder, man, I wonder what happened to Spice One. What happened to MCA? Why they MJ? Why A Ball MJ? Why all these top art? Why all these artists back in the '90s and early 2000s? Why all these good, great, talented lyrical artists from MOP to Method Man? Not I don't say Method Man because he's doing this thing, but just like MJG and A Ball, E40, Spice One, MC8, the Dog Pound, people like that. They brought us. Why have they career? Why was not? Why was? Why they didn't push? They still record music. Why they didn't try to push for the bigger light like all these other guys? They already seen it was bullshit. I'm pretty sure everybody got that $50 million deal, or offer, like Dave Chappelle said. But the real niggas, they decline that shit. And some of the real niggas that decline that shit still found a way to prosper in the industry and don't do no bozo shit. They found their own kind of rabbit hole to, to go through and be successful with. But that power, like the Puff Daddy, the P. Diddy power, now you got the Dr. Dre's and 50 Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent. You got Birdman, Master P, Jay Prince, even though he talks too much now. Those are the industry headliners. You got Dr. Dre on the West Coast, also E40. You got Jay Prince in the South, 50 Cent, Jay-Z on the East. Those and Master P in the South, and Birdman. So those are the OGs in the industry that's been here since the 90s who still names begin who still have motion. But you notice they haven't spoken out yet. Nobody asked them anything. Cause you gotta understand, back in the 90s, early 2000s, whatever, all these guys, I mean, it wasn't no social media back then. So in order to click up with each other, man, y'all was in each other, people was in the studio together. People was recording songs together back in the, I wasn't sending you no song through email or with the hook and everything already on there and you write your verse. Nigga, we was up in the studio making our shit together. So they was all in the studio together. On the tour bus together. Imagine the things that were seen. And at some point, somewhat Jaguar right. She might be right about a lot of stuff though, man. It depends on who she talking about though, because it could be coming from malice, it could be she might be mad, animosity, so somebody talk bad about because it's content. Because everybody's on that type of content shit. I got to give out content to get some notice. People get paid off their content now, no matter how they doing it. If it's to down somebody and make somebody humiliate somebody or lie on somebody, people about that now. I can't do that. That's probably why my numbers don't really be as high as most everybody else. Because I can easily crash out and just say some dumb crazy shit about somebody and go crazy or antagonize somebody that who I'm familiar with that everybody else like and start some mess to get numbers. I can easily do that, but that ain't what I'm here for. First the fat boys break up. Now every day I wake up, somebody got something to say. I love to see who name get. Then see, this where it gets good at. Y'all, we right now, we all, we all saying the same thing right now. We all got the same take, and we all got the same knowledge about what's taking place right now with this situation. But the best is yet to come. We fixing to hear some shit. It's really about to get started now. Every day. Tomorrow when we wake up, it's gonna be somebody else talking and saying something. This shit's gonna carry on for like 6 months. And on top of that, we got the fucking the presidential race going on next month in November, along with this right here. Come on now, man. We distracted like a motherfucker right now with the president candidate shit and the Puff Daddy shit, the Diddy shit. We us Americans, especially us black people. We are distracted right now with those two things that's going on. Because one thing we're going to tend to, this goddamn tea about Diddy, and we're going to make sure we're going to tend to the fact that the fact that Kamala Harris is running against Donald Trump, which Kamala Harris is I guess she's black, I guess. I don't know. Whatever she is. She's a woman on top of that. So one thing, women gonna ride with especially black women. Just a woman of color, they're like me. Oh yeah, I'm both. This shit right, we're distracted by that and in the Diddy shit. And there's something else going on right now that we're not even aware of because we on Diddy and we on Daddy. Y'all worried about the fucking goddamn Project 2025 when there's some other shit that's going on right now in this live. Diddy got tired of running. P. Diddy got tired of running. It's a headache. You know, you can't even sleep right. It's time. I know he couldn't. It's times, man. I go to my gas tank gas light might come on. I'm like, I gotta go to work. My gas light on, man. I just want to make it to work. And I can't even sleep because I know my gas light on. I'm more focused on damn man. I hope my shit make it downtown, some shit like that. So I know Diddy couldn't sleep that good, man, with all this shit on his back. How were you able to sleep? Do anything, not knowing what's gonna crack on you. Cause this ain't no low budget ass objective. This not no mission that the Fed. This some Ghost Recon shit. They are sending. They probably had spies and all kind of people they sent over to wherever he was at or around the world to see what the report news and look for people for the government. And Diddy knew that. Diddy knew, okay, I gotta turn myself in. And I'm pretty sure somebody told him. To me, you need to turn yourself in, man. That way it won't look too bad. You've been over here, man. Your grades are showing. You ain't shaved in probably about 3 months. Your hair look all crazy. Somebody talked to him. So I mean, I don't know what the conversation was for him to say, you know what, I'm gonna go back to New York and turn myself in Tuesday. They knew he was coming, but for some reason they felt like they needed to get him Monday. It's the kid back to um, situations like this, man. This where this is probably the first time I seen everybody from every background and every ethnic group or whatever color, race agree with each other on what should happen with a certain person. And I hear people joking and saying, "Free R. Kelly, get Diddy." I mean, R. Kelly R. Kelly. He ain't drugged nobody, whatever. But he did some nasty. He did some shit that's not cool. And when I see people that shit on Diddy and they parade R. Kelly situation, it lets me know that we just fucked up. And it's all about it's a popularity party. Who you like the most? I don't think Kelly should get out either. You fuck with young girls. Matter of fact, the girls' parents should be locked up too for allowing it to happen. Or R. Kelly song could come on. Yeah, I'm gonna like it. I'm gonna jam that shit. That shit jamming. But if R. Kelly was to get free, I'm not going to R. Kelly concert. No, that's y'all do that. Y'all, so y'all, you letting the people know Only certain people can do something bad and get away with it. We accept that. Who you are determines on how we should react out of the situation. Damn, Craig Mack dead. Biggie Smalls dead. Uh, damn, Kim Porter dead. It's the people the Cassies and whoever they decided to play up under his arm. I'm pretty sure they thought about the same thing they self before they got with him, but they were greedy they self. They want money and attention and fame. They want to lay in big ass beds, ride on planes, ride in nice cars with the nice designers. It's crazy what people do for some money. That's why I keep telling people. People always say, people don't know what they'll do until it happens. That's why if you a dude that don't got no money, you a broke nigga, man. You can't talk crazy to your chick or slap her around and shit, and she don't leave you unless you got a big dick. And that shit ain't gonna last. But a nigga with money, first class, they get away. They get away with it. That's why most of those you go to the rich white folk neighborhoods. It's more domestic abuse going on in those neighborhoods than it is in the hood. The wives are just not saying nothing because they don't want to leave that. They don't want to leave that lifestyle. They want to keep the family heritage going. They don't want to they want to keep the two parents in the household. They keep quiet about it. Money make motherfuckers don't say shit, and it also can make a motherfucker start saying shit if they ain't getting it. Your boy Cuddy J, man. I mean, that's all I got to say for right now, man. I'm probably gonna give y'all some more shit, man, as days go on, and I get more information and more knowledge to talk about some shit. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Y'all comment, man, for real though. Hit that like button too, man, for real though, man. Get me on the algorithm, man. Give me recommendations and shit on that list type of shit, man. I take the time to get y'all this type of content, man. Y'all take the time to hit that like button and subscribe and share it to your people, man. It's your boy Cuddy J. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball. Holla at y'all.